Hello everybody, hope everybody's doing great today. Appreciate those who watch this video. I hope you enjoy it. And today we talking about season 1 of Tale of the Nine Tails. If you already seen this show, please leave some comments below. Interested in hearing your thoughts about it, what you think about it. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Whatever you have in mind. Interested in reading about them. So anyways, let's get into season 1. If you don't know what Tale of the Nine Tails is about, season 1 is about this mountain deity. Man, I can't get that word out. Mountain deity who lived a long time ago. I think about 400 years ago. No, I think about 500 years ago. Anywho, he was in love with this human girl who he ends up having to sacrifice in order to save humankind because there's an evil deity, a serpent deity that's trying to take over her body. So he has to sacrifice the girl that he loves in order to kind of save the world. Fast forward to 500 years, he's been waiting for her to be reincarnated so he can be reunited to him. However, here in the present day, the same events that were happened back 500 years ago are repeating itself. So he has to try to figure out a way to stop, scratch my eye here, stop the evil deity and to save his girl at the same time. So I heard a lot of good things about this series. That's why I was like, well, I'll give it a try. But for one reason or another, I just couldn't really get into it. I know this is going to be an unpopular opinion of mine, but I just for the longest time I couldn't really get into it. I kind of liked the first couple episodes, and then it was really fighting to get through the series. But then I did enjoy episodes 13 through 15. I thought those were pretty interesting, but somewhere in the middle, it was hard for me to retain my attention and my enthusiasm to watch this. It's only 16 episodes. It took me a while to get through this. Unlike Twinkling Watermelon, when I saw the first episode, I wanted to see the whole series at once, and I spammed it, or whatever. I just what do you call it? Anyways, I just watched all 16 episodes in a matter of 2 to 3 days. This one I really struggled to get through it. For some reason, I don't know. It's not like it's a bad series. I just maybe I was just reincarnated, worn out. Because there's been a lot of Korean shows this year were about reincarnation, and this one is about reincarnation. I don't know. I don't know the reason. I just couldn't really get into it for the longest time. The story to me was kind of frustrating, I guess you could say. Mainly because our main character here, his job is to kill evil deities are out there killing people and stuff like that. But there's this law is kind of not really fair, I guess you could say, because his brother is out there hurting humans left and right, and no punishment ever comes to him whatsoever. And then our hero here, he has to kill a human in order to save somebody, but he gets punished to be in hell for a certain amount of time period. He gets punished for it. While you got other deities out there killing people left and right, and the evil ones, part of the evil gang, and nothing really happens to them. You supposedly have this all-knowing under God, who controls where you go, how you get reincarnated if you go to hell and stuff like that while you're being reincarnated. And she's supposed to know everything, but supposedly now she's blind to the one evil thing going around, destroying people's lives. So the deity and how the gods work, I thought, for me personally, I didn't really get into it. I don't think that worked. I thought that was the weak point of the series was the laws. If you're going to create a universe, you got to make the laws, the laws of your universe make sense and be equal. And, you have to be able to establish these laws and keep to them. I feel like they broke the rules of their universe often in this series. So that's probably one reason I couldn't really get into it. But the acting, it was terrific, and the story, the love story, that's pretty good. That's really well written as well. It's just when you get into the fantasy part of it, it's when the fantasy part of the series where they're trying to establish the order and how things are supposed to be. I feel like that was probably the weak point of this, and considering that that's a major part of the plot, I guess it kind of hurt. Also, the villain, I feel like for this universe, he's too powerful. He just touches people or He's just way too powerful, and like there's really no equal power from the good side. So I feel like if you have a villain that's too powerful, it can really ruin a series. You want a good, strong villain. That way, it makes your hero look good as well when the hero overcomes the villain. But sometimes you can have villains that are just too powerful. If you ever read Sarah Douglas series, The Wayfarer, what is it? The Wayfarer. I don't know. Anyways, this series called with Sarah Douglas. I think it's like a rare fair. I don't know. Probably none of you guys have read this. This books came out like 30 years ago. I'm not really sure how popular they were. But anyways, the first three, it's six books long. The first three books are excellent. I recommend those three. But then the last three books are like terrible. Just because she has her villains be way too powerful, and how the heroes defeats her villains doesn't really make sense. You almost get that in this series where it doesn't. It gets to the point where it almost doesn't make sense how the heroes defeat the villains. I mean, it gets almost to that point, but they do come up with a creative way, in a way that is realistic, for the heroes to defeat the serpent deity and stuff like that. But still though, I'm going to give this I don't really have much more to say about this. I will give this. I'll give this a recommend. I didn't really like it. I can see why a lot of people really highly recommend this series. I'm just going to give this a solid recommend. I might venture to watch season 2, Tale of the Nine Tails, 1938, because I also heard that's really good. So I might give that one a shot. Watch a few episodes of it. I'm kind of interested in where they're going to go with that one, because then this happens, 60, almost 70 years before season 1, and season 1 is when he gets reunited with his true love. So I'm wondering what that one will be about. It has the same actors in it, even the same actress who played like the girl that he loves. So maybe, I don't know, that was her and he never found out. I don't know. Anyways, hope you enjoy this. Leave some comments below. I'm sure a lot of you who's watching this disagrees with me, thinks this is a fantastic series. Let me know in the comments below why you think this is a fantastic series or a season. But me, I didn't really like it, but I will give this a recommend to anybody who's into Korean shows. And if you're into like the fantasy stuff, this probably will be for you. I just didn't really enjoy it very much. I could be totally wrong with my thoughts. So let me know below. Have a great day and bye.